All right, here we are. Another day with the Titanfall 3 guy, right? Another video that we're here to make. And I know you guys are probably expecting me to do this. Oh my gosh, did you guys see what they announced for Titanfall 3? I'm not going to do that at all. In fact, I'm going to sit here and sip this coffee and I'm going to let my intro run because boy, do I need some energy for this one. Oh, I cannot tell you guys how many times in my life have I made this video and said the exact same thing over and over again. So this video, we're going to switch it up, right? This whole channel is about moving in a new direction and trying to change some things up. So right now, that's what we're going to do. So today, what we're going to talk about, most importantly, is the fact that once again, we have Titanfall 3 leaks. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with me, I'm the smoothest fingers in the gaming industry. Yeah, man's easy, bringing you another Titanfall 3 video. I am the man who's been covering Titanfall 3 for years now, okay? If you go back and look at my channel, primarily the most videos you're going to see is Call of Duty from back in the day. Then you're going to see Cyberpunk, and you're going to see Titanfall. Those are the videos that I make. I play a lot of Apex Legends, been a professional coach for Apex Legends, multiple different things. 2,000 hours in Titanfall 1, about 1,500 hours. Well, actually, reverse that. 1,500 hours in Titanfall 1, 2,000 hours in Titanfall 2, and I'm approaching 2,000 hours on Apex Legends. I have seen it all within Respawn Gaming. Also, Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, about the same amount of hours. I am a Respawn entertainment savant. I also enjoy Jedi Fallen Order. I played that on this channel. Didn't go too much into it. Not really my style of game. Kind of got a little bored after one playthrough. But it was a very solid game. Now, when we talk about Titanfall 3, of course, you guys are going to be talking about the leaks that have been resurfacing about anything about Titanfall 3. But again, we're not getting what we want. So we're getting a shell of the version that we want. And that is simply Titanfall 3 or Titanfall 2 maps in Apex Legends. The article will be in the link in the description below. And I'll put it on the video right now for you guys to see. A bunch of different maps have been leaked. And the problem with this leak isn't necessarily the fact that we're getting something Titanfall related. I'm always for Titanfall. I love Titanfall. It's one of my favorite games ever. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think Titanfall 2 and Modern Warfare 2 are arguably my most fun and favorite games, first-person shooter-wise, of all time. There's some other games that I would probably throw in there like Halo 3. But for the most part, those are the games that I love the most. So for me to sit here and give you guys the whole rundown of Titanfall would just be me repeating myself over and over again. You guys want to hear my reactions. You want to hear what I have to say if you're familiar with the channel. And if you're new to the channel, you want to know what exactly is going on and what exactly do I relate and what do I have to give to you. But most importantly, let me make this very clear. We are still pushing for Titanfall. Like I'm still going to do that. Until the day I die, Titanfall is going to get pushed for. Just like I pushed for Cyberpunk to be and get better, and that happened. Titanfall is going to be one of those things. This is something that I'm making a staple on my channel, and this is to show the longevity of being committed to something and seeing it through to the end. Even if Titanfall 3 doesn't happen, it's still the commitment and the pressure that it puts on EA to do it. For me, it makes no sense why, as a business, you don't want to copy the same format that Call of Duty and Activision have when they're your main competitor. You always have to take a look at those type of things. Activision does it very well, where they have Warzone, and then they put out a COD, maybe not every year anymore, but every semi-year or every 2 years now. They're putting out something that keeps the game updated, keeps the game fresh, and gives you a core staple while also giving you that free-to-play experience. As much as I don't like Activision, and we'll talk about Modern Warfare coming up very soon, I do not think that this is a bad model. In fact, I encourage this model. Now, if the multiplayer games were actually fucking good, it would actually be a very good model. But again, that's neither a video for here nor there. But I think that's the same thing that they need to do essentially with Titanfall. And with Titanfall, one of the things that I've always said, what I've always wanted, is to have a Titanfall game paired with an Apex game. Or at least give us Titanfall 2, a revamped, some more maps, or something for Titanfall 2, and just keep the longevity of the game and let people access Apex and through the Titanfall menu and let people access Titanfall 2 through the Apex menu, because they go hand in hand. Like, they're in the same universe. Nobody's going to see them as different. It's just like if you play Warzone or Modern Warfare. Yes, they are the same thing, but they're a little bit different. I understand the engines pretty much work the same, but you can still make do with the Titanfall 2 multiplayer or Titanfall 3 multiplayer with Apex. And what they're doing here is they're pretty much just saying, hey, we're tired of hearing it, right? We're tired of hearing all you guys talk about it. We're tired of hearing you guys bitch about it. We're tired of hearing you guys just continually go over and over about how much you want Titanfall, so we're just going to give you the bones. And these maps aren't going to work the same. They're not going to work the same. You have no Titans, you have no pilots, you have no stims, you don't have half of the stuff that made that map and why those maps were created for. Yes, you can mess around with them, yes, you can toy with them, but at the end of the day, you're just basically throwing a diamond back into where coal was and just expecting it to just turn into coal. That's just not how it's going to work. It's still going to stick out. It's still going to be Titanfall. And those of us who have played those games and have played the game are going to know that off the instance. So for me, I just feel like this is pretty much a slap in the face. Maybe it leads to more, maybe it's not, we'll have to see. But for them to do this the way they are doing it, just to me rubs me the wrong way, especially for somebody who dearly loves Titanfall and also really likes Apex. I just don't understand why you would try to do that, man. Leave those games kind of separate. Leave those in their own little realms. Have one that, you know, you access through the menu, and you don't have to merge the games all the time, man. You don't really have to do those things. But it just feels like that with the love of Apex and with everybody's blind love for Apex, which I've never gotten. For those of you new to the channel, I do not like Apex as much as I've liked Titanfall. I think Apex is a shell of Titanfall. Still a very good game in its own right. These Titanfall leaks are just, again, the disappointment is immeasurable at the end of the day, but we're going to take it on the chin and we're going to move with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys like these Titanfall leaks? Are you excited for the maps in Apex if they do come? Another thing that's weird about this is just a limited time mode yet again. We have another limited time mode, which makes absolutely no sense at all. Literally no sense. Make it a permanent mode. But again, Apex is known for these limited style modes and just like, you know, teasing you and just holding you by the balls and just be like, ha ha ha, we got something good. We're not gonna commit to it because we don't really care about the player base. We don't care what you guys really want to play, even though we have the resources to do it and we make so much money because our heirlooms are egregiously priced. Thank you guys for coming to this video. Much love. As always, bless up. God bless. And I'll see you guys hopefully when Titanfall 3 comes out. I'm not losing my faith. I promise I'm not. But at the same time, it's like, yo, who's responsible for this shit?